Hi everyone, welcome back to Little Growing Bones. So today we're diving into an important topic, how a cast is applied and what to expect when wearing one. I'm Judith Nasazi, a pediatric orthopedic surgeon. I talk about pediatric orthopedic conditions in a way that's easy to understand. So whether your child has had a fracture or another condition that requires a cast, understanding the process makes things a little less intimidating and less stressful. So let's get started. So what is a cast and why is it needed? So a cast is a hard protective covering used to immobilize a broken bone while it heals. It keeps the bone in the corrected position and prevents unnecessary movement. So casts are commonly used for fractures in the arm or the leg. They play a very crucial role in the healing process. They can also be used for very many other things that we talked about a while back, how they're used in the treatment of clubfoot and other foot deformities. Let's talk about the application process of a cast. Applying a cast is very simple and it's often a painless procedure, but it's important to do it the right way. It's important to do it correctly. So here's what happens. So there's some materials that we need when applying a cast. These include things like padding, the cast material, the water, and a few other things. So one is padding. So the padding is applied and it's often a soft layer of cotton or synthetic padding, which is wrapped around the affected limb to protect the skin and provide cushioning. Then is the casting material. So a band-aid coated in plaster or fiberglass is dipped in water and it's wrapped over the padding. Next is molding of the cast. Next is molding of the cast. So the doctor or technician shapes the cast to ensure proper support and alignment. The final part is drying and hardening of the cast. So plaster takes about 24 to 48 hours to fully harden, while fiberglass dries within a few hours. So once the cast is dry, it's ready to do its job, keeping the bone stable so that it can heal. Let's talk about the materials that are used for casting. So first is plaster. So plaster is heavier and takes longer to dry, but it provides excellent molding and support. It's usually white. The other is fiberglass. This is lighter and more durable. It dries quickly. It also comes in fun colors like pink, blue, orange, very many that kids usually love. So what do parents have to watch out for when the child is wearing a cast? So wearing a cast requires some care to prevent complications. So here's what to watch out for. One, keep the cast dry. So water can weaken the cast and it can cause irritation. So use a waterproof cover when bathing. Two is don't insert objects inside the cast. So this can cause skin irritation, it can cause skin bruises and even infection when the skin breaks down. Another is watch for swelling or numbness. So if the fingers or toes become swollen, pale, or if they feel tingly, contact your doctor immediately. Always follow the doctor's instructions about whether to walk on the cast or not. So for leg casts, always use crutches or a walker or any walking aid that you've been advised to use. What are some of the potential complications of casts? So while casts are generally safe, problems can arise if they're not cared for properly. So some potential complications include things like skin irritation and rashes, and so sweat and friction can cause discomfort while the cast is on. You can develop pressure sore, so if the cast is too tight or if the pressure points have been applied when the cast is being put, can create painful sores on the skin. Another big complication is compartment syndrome. So this happens if the swelling inside the cast cuts off circulation, causing severe pain. So if pain is worsening instead of improving, seek medical advice as soon as possible. So casts do take getting used to, and most people will experience some itching when they have a cast on. It's often normal and goes away. So let's talk about when and how a cast is removed. So a while back I made a video about cast removal and I'll tag it here. Casts are removed once the bone has healed, usually within 4 to 8 weeks depending on the injury or what is being treated. A special saw is used to carefully cut through the cast without harming the skin. The saw vibrates rather than spins, making it safer for children. And that's everything you need to know about casts. So this might seem intimidating or even inconvenient at first, but with the right care, they help bones to heal safely and effectively. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more pediatric orthopedic insights. If you got any questions, don't forget to leave them in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer them. And until next time, keep it on Little Growing Bones.